Well, hello again. The title of this is Don't Take Your Children to Ottawa in Canada Today. Don't take them to any other protests either, I'd advise. My previous videos, I said things are going to get ugly, and I do believe they are. Even if Trudeau wins this snap election, heaven forbid, we're in the same place. He wants a dictatorship. He's well along the way. Needn't get into the details of that anymore. Either you can see through it or you can't. The people who are going to march on Ottawa, they see through it. And I hate to say it, I hate to think it. The truth of the matter is, it's past peaceful protest. If you think you're going to go to Ottawa, do your civic duty, take your kids, protest the COVID shutdowns and whatever else you might be protesting, that's not what's going to go down. What's going to go down, as I said before, is going to be bullets and bloodshed. There's a lot of young people, to use the word, the phrase, coined the phrase, who are militant. Makes it, it's the wrong word, sounds wrong. But there's a lot of young people, middle-aged people, old people, who see what's going on. They see what Trudeau's up to. And when they march on Ottawa, they're going to want to keep Canada a democracy. And it's not going to be a peaceful protest. As it approaches, I'm sure the government's going to warn us, oh, don't do this, don't do this. It's all about COVID and protecting the people, the populace from the virus, social distancing. And yes, we're going to have armed troops there to make sure it happens. Well, again, see it for what it is. See through the smoke and mirrors. At that point in Canada, on Canada Day in Ottawa, it's going to be ugly. There's going to be bullets. There's going to be bloodshed. Because the majority of the people who go there, whether they're young bucks who want to keep their country, or old fellas, maybe like myself, who just say, well, might as well go down swinging, because they're not going to load me in a cattle car. They're not going to chip me. They're not going to inject me with a flu shot. We've never been able to make a flu shot before. Do we really think, do you buy into we're going to have an antivirus to solve this? It's a flu. It's Mother Nature. And the mortality rate is minuscule. Trudeau, he's been playing it. He's broke the nation. Oh, well, I digress. Everything he's done is self-evident. Everything he's doing is self-evident. What he wants, that's evident. The cards are on the table. He's not even trying to hide them anymore. So Canada Today in Ottawa, and it won't be just limited there. Again, the people who are protesting, thinking they're doing the right thing, open the country up. They'll go to the parliamentary buildings in the different provinces and stuff. Don't expect it to be peaceful there either. It's going to go bad everywhere the people go out in the public. And, you can't discount the lunatic factor either. What people are going to be a peaceful protest saying open the country up, open the business up, let us get back to our lives. We don't take the COVID seriously. We want to or well, we take it seriously, but you know, we don't like the government's measures, whatever. So they're gonna go to you know, the provincial parliamentary buildings in Nova Scotia, BC, whatever. There's going to be some militant lunatics there, some people who are over the top, who want the bullets and the blood. You can't eliminate that, you can't discount it. There's always the lunatic factor. So even the smallest protests, you know, maybe some moderate-sized town in northern Manitoba, and you think you can go there with a sign and your kids and just say, hey, let me open my pizza shop, restaurant back up. Don't take your kids. You know, Ottawa is going to be a shit fest. Blood and bullets. It's not going to happen everywhere that people gather across the country. But there'll be batons and tasers and, you know, gas grenades. It's going to be fucking nasty, people. So, if you're going to go out and protest, and, oh man, we got to, just be prepared, realize what you're up against. This isn't the Canada that it was even 5, 6, 10 years ago. It's not the same. These people who say, this is Canada, it won't happen here. Wake the fuck up. It is happening here. It's happening right now on a daily basis. You look at what's going on in the UK, France, the European countries, the onslaught of Islam, Germany, and that's not even going back to the places, the countries that have lost democracy. Czechoslovakia, Venezuela, whatever. No, this is Canada. Yes, it is. But don't think it's not going to happen here, because it is happening here. It's happening right now. And Canada Day in Ottawa is going to be a turning point. Democracy, the start of whether democracy wins or is lost to Trudeau's dirty little plan. Well, it's not a little plan, is it? That's going to be the day, well, the shit hits the fan. Don't take your children. Take care.